Now you can search for new episodes by subject matter at londonreal.tv. Brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform we use at London Real. Is it tough to get your guys to make a transition from print to video, or do you see some people that can do it or some that can't? Although a lot of your videos, it's not like people are, like you said, here in the report. I mean, a lot of times it feels like journalism, as in they're either doing voiceovers or they're just constructing a story behind the camera.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them do both. You know, like Alex Miller, who's the editor-in-chief in London, is on camera a lot, and he's also, you know, he's not just the editor-in-chief in name. Like, he sits at a desk when he's not shooting and writes and edits and you know. And Rocco, who's the editor-in-chief in the US, same thing, and Tom Littlewood, who's the editor in Germany, same thing. So, you know, a lot of that, there's a lot of trust, obviously, with those guys, with the Vice tone of voice and our mentality around content and creative. So in some ways, they're like the natural people to be able to sort of put in that place because, you know, A, they get the tone of voice, and B, they're not, they definitely didn't have any formal, you know, video training in that sense. So I think a lot of the times that you see those types, and even, you know, Thomas Morton and to some extent even Shane, who presents a lot of our stuff, I mean, you know, you get their personalities on screen because, you know, they're real people who haven't, you know, they're not acting, and they're not sitting there in the green zone kind of, you know, with a microphone just giving you the facts.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to put your finger on what that quality is, but like when Shane's in Liberia, he's not doing that thing. You know, he's not doing that reporting from Liberia thing, you know, which I guess you get probably either by watching media all your life or growing up, you know, at the BBC or something. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's real, and I guess Shane's certainly the best known of the, let's say, the on-screen personalities that we have, and Shane is Shane. Like, when you see him in real life, what you see on the videos is what he acts like 24 hours a day, and I think that just comes across, and you know, it's not unique, right? There are other people in this country. You know, you imagine Louis Theroux is Louis Theroux 24 hours a day, but sometimes you watch things and you're like, I don't really know. I get a, you know, two-dimensional mouthpiece, but it's hard to sort of dig beneath that. And if, you know, sometimes I think it turns people off. It turns young people off. I think we're really looking for. They've seen that, and it doesn't seem to make that much sense. And the world is so transparent through social media and through online video and all that stuff that you know, they kind of see it as you know, smoke and mirrors to some extent. We take real pride in our websites and who we work with on the show, and those are the guys at Squarespace. They've been running our website londonreal.tv and our siliconreal.com for over a year now, and they are an all-in-one platform to make it fast and easy to build your own professional website or portfolio. These guys have the tech down. It's drag and drop. It is easy. I used to run a WordPress site, and I used to have to FTP audio files and all this nonsense. And now when you see these blogs that I write every week where I talk to you about my personal impressions of the guests, I literally just bust those out, drop the picture in, boom, and it's done.